my how-to project, I'm going to show you how to ride a bike. And first of all, it takes a lot of hard work and listening skills so you can learn how to ride a bike. And first of all, if you want to ride a bike, you need your helmet. Your helmet is one of the most important stuff that you need to learn how to ride a bike. And your helmet will keep your head safe in case you fall or hurt yourself. And then, one of the next most important steps for this whole video is, well, of course, the bike. And so, also, after you have your bike, you need to make sure that you're wearing comfortable clothes. And when I say comfortable, I mean kind of like, it needs to be like tight clothes, like a short sleever or a long sleever, and tight pants or leggings like my shorts. And make sure not to be wearing a dress or a skirt or anything that could get caught in the chains. And next, you need to make sure you're wearing closed-toed shoes. Don't wear anything like flip-flops or sandals. Make sure it's always closed-toed shoes. So now, before you start riding your bike, you always need to make sure that you're wearing your helmet. Okay, so now that you're ready to ride your bike, you need to make sure that your bike is the right size for you. And you need to make sure it's not too big or not too small. And then you need to make sure that your seat is the right height for you too. But you can know that by, if you put your leg over your bike, your feet, your toes should be touching the ground all the way. And if they're not, then you know that the seat is too high for you. And if your feet are all the way flat on the ground, then you know that the seat is too low for you. So now that you start, before you start, you need to make sure that your tires have air in them. And so if you squeeze them and they're not that squishy, then you have air in them. But if they're really, really squishy, then you need to fill your tires up with air. And before you start riding, your bike will have a kickstand, and with your foot you just kick it and put it up. And you step over your bike like this, and it doesn't really matter which foot, but you can put one of your feet on the pedal like so, and with your other foot, just push off the ground and quickly put your foot on the pedal like this. And this little bar right here will control your brakes to make you stop. Riding a bike can be dangerous, so if you don't want to get hurt, I would follow these steps. First, it can be very dangerous if you don't look where you're going, so make sure to look in front of you to see if there's anything in the way. Next, make sure that your tires are filled up with air completely, because if you have a flat tire, that could cause an accident. Also, make sure to look both ways when you're crossing the street, and always make sure to follow the walk signals. Then, if you're going to be riding in the street, make sure you ride in the bike lane or ride on the sidewalk, because you could get very hurt or hit by a car. And then, last but not last, you need to make sure where you're going, or you might get lost. Guess what? Just by following these simple steps, riding a bike will be really easy. And just before you know it, you'll be riding your bike in just a few hours. And if you love outdoor activities, you'll love riding your bike because it's really fun.